Okay everyone, we're here at the Adelaide Footy Festival for this year's AFL Gather Round of 2025. Now, what we're going to be doing in today's video is we're going to be interviewing one supporter, or maybe multiple, from each individual AFL club, and we're going to be asking them up to 5 questions. First question being easiest. I'd be shocked if you didn't get it correct. You can't even call yourself a supporter if you don't get the first one correct. And question 5, I'd be pretty impressed if you got that one correct. So we're going to start scouting the area for each individual club. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, as always, could you please show me that by liking the video as well as subscribing to the channel if you guys are new. Enough wasting your time, let's go. Firstly, just to confirm, what team do you go for?
I go for the Hawks.
Where did Jack Ginnivan play before he played for Hawthorn?
Collingwood.
That's correct. Who are you guys versing next week?
Geelong.
That is also correct. Name every team the Hawks have beaten in 2025 so far.
Sydney, Carlton, GWS and...
collectively through the first 4 rounds.
I was away in America, so I probably missed it. Sydney, Carlton, and Essendon.
That is also correct. 2 more to go. When did Hawthorn join the VFL/AFL?
1925.
That's correct. And final question. How many goals has CJ kicked in his AFL career?
21. Not even.
Nah.
17.
5. Who is your team's captain?
Oh, that's a tough one. Zach Merritt.
That is correct. How many premierships has your team won?
Oh, in the last 20 years? We're on 16.
That is correct. How many points did Essendon defeat Melbourne by last night?
I was at the game. I can't remember. Oh, was it 39?
That is correct.
Oh, damn.
2 more to go. What year was Joe Danaher traded away to Brisbane?
Oh, 2020?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
And final question. How many times has Essendon defeated Collingwood on Anzac Day?
I don't know. Let's go 34.
10.
Oh.
Well, firstly, what team do you go for?
St Kilda, up the Sainers.
Who is Ben King's brother?
Max King.
That's correct. What number did Nick Rewell wear on his back?
Number 12.
That is correct. How many goals has Toby Travaglia kicked in his career? New guy. He's played 2 games.
Did he get one last week? 1 goal?
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Oh, yes.
Who was the last St Kilda player to win a Brownlow medal?
Tony Lockett, maybe?
Sorry, Robert Harvey. So first, who is your team's captain?
Jordan Dawson.
That is correct. Last Thursday against Geelong, what Crows player kicked 4 goals?
Fogarty.
That is correct. What 2 players tied in the Adelaide Crows best and fairest in 2024?
Dawson and Ben Keys.
That is correct. Question 4. What past player holds the record for the most Brownlow medal votes in the Adelaide Crows history?
Oh, it's tough. It's got to be either Rashudo or Andrew McLeod.
That's incorrect. Scott Thompson. In the meantime, while searching for other supporters to interview, we came across another Adelaide Crows supporter who wanted to give this a go. Who is your team's captain?
Oh, that's easy. That's Jordan Dawson.
That is correct. Last Thursday against Geelong, what Crows player kicked 4 goals?
That would be Fogarty.
That is correct. What 2 players tied in the Crows best and fairest in 2024?
Oh, that would be Jordan Dawson and Matt Crouch?
Ben Keys.
Ben Keys.
What is the name of your team's home ground?
Adelaide Oval.
That is correct. Who wears the number 1 for your team?
Connor Rosie.
That is correct. Question 3. What Port Adelaide player won the 2021 Brownlow medal?
Ollie Wines.
That is correct. Question 4. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the 2024 season?
Second.
That's correct. Final question. What 2 players are currently averaging the most disposals for your team? This one's tough.
Is it Zach Butters
That's 1.
and Connor Rosie?
Nah, it's Solly Wines, the other one, but you got one of them, that's good. And you wouldn't believe this, but Adelaide supporters aren't the only people who wanted to test their knowledge. I now give you to these Port Adelaide boys who want to do the same. What is the name of your team's home ground?
Adelaide Oval.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Question 2. Who wears number 1 for your team?
Connor Rosie.
That's correct. Question 3. What Port Adelaide player won the 2021 Brownlow medal?
Ollie Wines.
Correct. Question 4. Where did your team finish on the ladder at the end of the 2024 season?
Second.
Yep, correct. And what 2 players are currently averaging the most disposals for your team?
Just go 26.
No, he asked what 2 players, not.
Let me guess. Connor Rosie and
Zach Butters.
no, Jason Horn-Francis.
It's Zach Butters and Ollie Wines. All right, what team do you go for?
Collingwood.
Collingwood. Should everyone subscribe to my channel?
Oh, of course I should. JT Tomo, get on.
How many Brownlow votes did Nick Dacos get in last year's season?
Oh, I'm not sure. 38?
That is correct. What player won the 2002 Norm Smith medal in the losing grand final?
Nathan Buckley.
That is correct. What injury did Nathan Murphy receive that forced him to retire?
Concussion.
And final question, what year did Peter Dacos retire?
94?
Close, 1993. What Brisbane Lions player won the 2023 Brownlow medal?
23. Lucky.
Yes, that is correct. What current Lions player claims to have McDonald's before his debut game?
Lachlan Morris.
Yes, that's correct. Who coached your team to a 3-peat?
Lee Matthews.
Correct. Levi Ashcroft was drafted at pick number what?
5.
Correct. Final question. Who were the last 3 Norm Smith medalists for Brisbane?
Marcus Ashcroft.
Correct.
Oh.
Who wears the number 4 for your team?
Thank you for playing AFL's top dog.
Come on.
Well done.
Don't know. That.
Who's your captain?
I can't think of his name at the moment.
Oh no.
Bont.
Yes, that's correct. What Bulldogs player recently kicked 3 goals against the Lions? So this was this weekend.
Oh, no. A Liberatore? No.
Got the nickname the Astronaut.
Pass that. Nah.
We haven't been able to find many Melbourne supporters.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First question, who is your ruckman?
Thomas knows this question. Who's our ruckman?
Max Gorn.
That is correct. What Melbourne player wears the number 3 on his back?
Do you know this one? Christian Salem?
That is correct. Who won the Norm Smith medal in the 2021 grand final?
Christian Petrarca?
That is correct. What Melbourne player was traded to the Crows in the most recent trade period?
Oh, Alex Neil-Bullen.
That is correct. And question number 5, no one's been able to answer question 5 correctly just yet for any team. What 2 Melbourne players kicked 2 goals each last night?
One was Bailey Fritsch.
Yep.
Oh, God. There wasn't many of them, I know that.
His first name starts with a K.
Kay Chandler. Oh,
Cozy.
That is correct. Where did your team finish at the end of the 2024 season on the ladder?
It's the top 4, so I'd say 4th, I think.
First. Yeah, sorry. Firstly, what team do you go for?
Geelong Cats.
All right. Who wears number 35 for your team?
Patrick Dangerfield.
Correct. Name the 2 players that have kicked the most goals for your team in 2025.
Jeremy Cameron and Patrick Dangerfield.
That is correct. Question number 3. What 2 past Geelong players have kicked over 1,000 goals?
Doug Wade and Billy Brownless. No, sorry, Gary Ablett Sr.
Yes, that is correct. Question number 4. Jeremy Cameron was your leading goal kicker in 2024. How many goals did he kick?
65. 61.
64. First one. Who is your team's coach?
Michael Voss.
That is correct. Question 2. Who won the back-to-back Coleman medal in 2022 and 2023?
Charlie Curnow.
That is correct. Question 3. What Carlton player was picked up in the most recent draft at pick 3?
Jagger Smith.
Correct. Question 4. What year did Carlton join the AFL?
I got no idea.
Take a guess if you don't know.
1897.
Correct. And final question. Jack Noons kicked a goal after the siren back in 2020 to win the game against Fremantle. What round did that game take place?
Oh, I want to say like round 8.
A bit higher.
Round 10.
Round 12, thank you. Who kicked the most goals for your team in 2024?
Jesse Hogan.
That is correct. True or false? The Giants have never played in a grand final.
False.
That
I
is
was there.
That is correct. Who is this player?
Lee Kalia.
That is correct. 2 more to go.
2 more, all right.
These next 2 are going to be a bit harder.
All right, well, I'm 3 from 5, so I've already won.
What player won the 2023 Mark of the Year?
23. Nah. Jesse Hogan.
It was Himmelberg.
Oh!
The first question will be the easiest, and then if you get to question 5, that one might be a bit more difficult, all right?
Easy, yeah.
First question, true or false? Patrick Cripps plays for Fremantle.
False.
That is correct. Question number 2, where did your team finish on the ladder in 2024?
11th. 11th or 10th? It was around there.
Yeah, 10th, I'll give it to you. Question number 3, how many goals did Murphy Reid kick on his debut game?
4.
Correct. Who was Fremantle's sub in the 2013 Grand Final?
I have no idea.
You wouldn't expect it.
Valentine. No, he would have played. I don't know.
Lockie Neal, back when he played for Fremantle.
There you go.
Right. Who wears the number 9 for your club?
Harley.
Yes, correct. Question number 2, who kicks the winning goal in the 2018 Grand Final?
Dom Shade.
That is correct. Who won the West Coast Eagles Best and Fairest in 2024?
Oh my goodness, I should know that, shouldn't I? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Has a relative that plays for Carlton?
Oh, McGovern.
Yes, correct. How many games did your team win in the 2023 season?
Not many. 3, 4?
I'll go with your first answer.
3?
That's correct. Matt Prittis was the last West Coast player to win a Brownlow medal back in 2014. The question is, how many votes did he poll?
Oh, no hope. No hope. Absolutely deserved it, but I've got no idea.
Just take a guess if you don't know.
Let's go for 28.
Oh, close, 26.
So
First question, true or false? Caleb Daniel was the 2024 All-Australian Ruckman.
False.
Yeah, that is correct. What North Melbourne player wears the number 3 on his back?
Sheasel.
Correct. Question number 3, what team did Luke Parker previously play for?
Sydney.
Correct. When was the last time North Melbourne played finals?
Whoops, cut that out. Was it 2016?
2008. Well, I don't know where I got that information from because he was actually spot on. The last time North Melbourne did play finals was back in 2016. Where the did you get 2008 from? Who did your team verse earlier today?
Fremantle.
Ding ding.
That is correct. Who was the number 1 draft pick for Richmond in 2024?
Sam Lawler.
Correct. Question number 3. What was the name of Dustin Martin's signature fend-off?
Don't argue.
Correct. How many points did Richmond win by against Carlton in round 1?
13.
Correct. And final question, nobody's been able to answer question 5 just yet. Who has currently kicked the most goals for your club in this year's season?
Seth Campbell.
Huh?
Seth Campbell?
That's correct. And after the very rare Richmond Tigers victory, we began searching for the final team on the list, being the Gold Coast Suns. And believe it or not, we were not able to find a single one of them. So instead, I'm handing you guys over to Sean Ducks and Bitter Footy, who will be answering questions on behalf of the 26,000 Gold Coast Suns supporters. Alright, what AFL team do you go for?
Melbourne, but Gold Coast.
Gold Coast. Can you tell me, who is the only Suns player to ever win a Brownlow medal?
Adelaide, wasn't it?
Yep, that's correct. Who is number 11 for your team?
Took Miller.
Miller? That is correct. How many finals has your team played in?
None yet.
None. That's correct also. What team does Mac Andrews' brother play for?
North Melbourne.
Oh, you want to have another go?
Where are you, mate?
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the Is he Victorian State player?
No, it's in-state.
So, GWS.
Close. Sydney. Good enough. Alright, thank you. And that will wrap up today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. We're about to head inside for Hawthorn versus Port Adelaide. Should be a relatively good game to finish off gather round. And yeah, I hope you all did enjoy, and I hope to see you all in the next video that I'll post here on the channel.